Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today I've got a review for you guys of the Halo Infinite flight. So I wasn't actually expecting to bring this review to you guys because I didn't actually have a code. I did sign up for the Halo Insider thing, but I never got sent a code. But shout out to you, Samad. My friend Samad, he managed to get me a code. So I played it a bit over the weekend. I thought I'd give you guys my thoughts because I absolutely love this game. Yeah, I mean, for those of you who've seen our previous Halo Infinite videos from quite some time ago now, I mean, this was, I think the last video I made was when it got delayed, and they've been working on it for a while, and obviously it's coming out in 2 months now, I think. Yeah, sometime in December. Yeah, I mean, the beta obviously came out. It was only available at certain times, which is why the footage in this video you're seeing is of the training mode, because they only had it, especially in the UK, it was like from 6 till 10, and then I think it was from like 1 a.m. till 5 a.m. and I wasn't staying up till 1 a.m. to play it, so I did play the multiplayer in between. I did try out Big Team Battle and the 4v4 playlist and all the different modes and maps, and yeah, I mean, this is everything I wanted from Halo for a long time. This is by far the best Halo experience I've had since probably Halo Reach. I mean, Halo 4, and I didn't really play 5 too much, but it's not, from what I have seen and played of it, it's not anything particularly great. And Halo 4 in my opinion is an awful game. So this is just classic back to basics Halo with newer things about it. So I mean, first of all, let's get into how the game feels. I am playing it on PC, not on Xbox One, and the game runs well for me, sort of. I mean, well is relative when it comes to PC games for a lot of people. The game has had a lot of optimization issues, which is why, I mean, I was even struggling to record footage for this because my computer isn't exactly that powerful. I mean, I've got a GTX 1650 as the graphics card, and it was running at about 50 frames per second, give or take. I mean, it was dropping here and there. In the training mode, it was pretty consistent, but then in the actual multiplayer, it dropped more, especially Big Team Battle, because obviously it's bigger maps and all that sort of thing. But the only issue that I've really found in this game so far that I don't particularly like, but I think this hopefully should be fixed by launch, is the optimization. The optimization on PC isn't fantastic. Obviously, if you have a more powerful rig, it probably runs slightly better, but I've heard dubious stories about how this game runs and how it performs on certain systems, because apparently it's really, it kind of fluctuates, where on certain systems it'll run good, others it won't, and then it'll drop frames and do all sorts of crazy crap. So yeah, when I was recording it, it wasn't running great. I will say that. When I was recording it, it was running at like 30, 40 frames a second, but when I wasn't recording, it was alright. So if the gameplay is dropping frames or it's a bit dodgy or anything like that, that's why. Mainly because A, my computer isn't that powerful, and B, the optimization isn't what it will be at launch, so hopefully what it will be at launch. But aside from that, the game feels great. I mean, the weapons all feel really good. It feels like classic Halo. It doesn't feel like Halo trying to overcomplicate itself like 4 and 5, where this is just run around the map, grab power weapons, kill each other. Classic Halo. But it does have some, obviously, kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Newer improvements to it, in a way. Quality of life improvements, that's what I wanted to say. Where they've obviously added stuff like sprint, they've added clamber, so you can, I think that was in Halo 5, where you could, climb over things. But it doesn't have any of the other ridiculous crap like jetpacks or any of the stupid things, or ordnance drops or any of this ridiculous stuff. It's the stuff they've added, I guess, well, not added, but the stuff that's not in Halo 1 to 3, that's in these ones, is obviously sprint, clamber. Some of the equipment's slightly different. The one that I really like using is the grapple hook. I'm just kind of questioning how good that would work in Halo, but the way they've done it is pretty good, where obviously in the training mode you have it all the time, but in the actual matches you spawn and you run around and find equipment like in Halo 3, where you could get the grav lift or the energy drain or any of that stuff. In this one they have a repulsor, which kind of shoots people back, a grapple hook, and there was one more, overshield, I think. Yeah, and I think there's an active camouflage, I think there's active camouflage, but yeah, they have those power-ups, and they were fun to use, and they didn't feel too overpowered or broken. The good thing is it's like the old Halos, where it's just mainly shooting based. One thing I did notice in terms of how the game feels, This is just like from me being a classic Halo fanboy from back in the day. The melee feels like it has slightly less of a lunge. It's not a bad thing. It's just something I noticed. It feels like when you click the melee button, you might be able to see some of the gameplay where I'm trying to melee someone, and I keep thinking it's like Halo 2 and 3 and 1, where it kind of, I don't know why I said 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, where you can melee from a lot further away. In this one, you have to be pretty up close to melee people. And then also the controls have changed slightly. Obviously, like, this isn't really much of a shock. It's adapted a more modern control scheme where it's not B to melee anymore. All like LT to throw grenades and stuff. Now it's and I was playing with controller, by the way, because I just prefer playing Halo with a controller. It's now LT to like ADS, I guess. I think they call it Smart Scope in Halo 5. It's basically just a zoom for most guns. And obviously to zoom in with the BR and the sniper and all that stuff. And then it's LB to throw grenades, RB to use equipment, X to reload, R3 to melee, and then click the thumbstick in to sprint, all that kind of stuff. But the game feels great, plays really well. Maps, I actually really like most of them. There's 4 of them, I think, in the game right now. There's Bazaar. What were the other ones called? I honestly can't remember what they're called, but they were all really fun to kind of play on. They were like just well designed, fun 4v4 maps. And then the Big Team Battle, which I didn't play as much of, but I did play a decent amount. Me and my friend were playing it, and that was really fun too. That was the map seemed fair, like well balanced and well designed. The vehicles actually feel really good as well. I'm using the Ghost and just splattering people on. What was that map called? I don't remember what the map's called, but it's the one where there's a Warthog on the left side, I think, and a Ghost on the right, depending on where you spawn. And then there's like a bit in the middle, there's a Needler, like close to the spawn and stuff like that. The only other things that maybe if I was complaining a little bit, just like nitpicking, I wish the medals were slightly bigger, or like just to the like kind of how they were in the old Halos. The way that the player character kind of talks sometimes, I hope you can turn that off, because I don't really don't particularly like just hearing my character just spouting out random weird one-liners when I'm killing people. I just prefer the announcer just saying what he has to say. But aside from those complaints, I mean, the game itself, it's really fun. And it's, as I said, it's just classic Halo. Classic weapons, new weapons. I mean, they have quite a few new weapons, actually. They have this, I forgot, I think it's called something VK-12 Commando or something like that, where it's sort of like a DMR, but it shoots like much faster. It's full auto, but it doesn't really feel like it. I don't know how to quite describe it. It's a full auto gun, but it feels like a semi-automatic gun, which isn't bad. It's a fun gun to use. And there have a few others as well, like there's a shock rifle. I don't know, again, if any of these were in Halo 5, let me know, because I didn't really play a whole lot of Halo 5. But there's a shock rifle. There's I think there's like this kind of, it shoots like this red electric stuff out, like kind of spreads everywhere. That gun's pretty cool. Most of the weapons seem fairly balanced. I mean, the Needler seems like really powerful, but it's just a Needler, isn't it? It is Halo, so that's just usually how the Needler is. But is there anything else I'm trying to think of with this game? I mean, as I said, I absolutely love it so far, and hopefully when this game comes out, it's not broken like the Master Chief Collection or anything like that. The servers will just work, and it'll just be how it is now with more maps, because that'll be really good. And also the fact that it's free to play is pretty cool as well. But I have Game Pass anyway, so I'll probably get around to playing the campaign too. So yeah, the multiplayer side of Halo Infinite, by the looks of it, is it's looking up. It's looking like it's good. I'm happy that the game got delayed and they could work on it for a year longer. Even though I know some people are scared that the game's going to be incomplete when it comes out because it doesn't have a co-op campaign and proper leveling up system and all this stuff. But as it is right now, in terms of just playing the game, how it feels, how it, like, well, I was going to say how it runs, but that's not one of the better parts of this. So, as I was saying, the things that I'd want them to improve is better optimization, better kind of, I don't know what like certain cosmetic things, so like better have an ability to turn off, or give the player the ability to turn off their character's voice, because I don't particularly like that too much. And what was the other one? The medals. I wish the medals are like they looked more like the old Halos, but they're just kind of off to the side and a little bit bigger. But I mean, aside from that, as I said, this game is ridiculously fun in my opinion. I really enjoy it. I think. Oh, the only other thing I wanted to mention as well is that the weapons are a lot more accurate. They seem to be more like usable from further distances away. The one thing I noticed with that, especially the assault rifle's much better from further distances than in the other Halo games. But yeah, I mean, Halo Infinite, I'm excited for this game now. I mean, I was before, don't get me wrong, but now it's like other levels. I'm really, really excited for it. So yeah, let me know if you guys have played the Halo Infinite beta, or Flight, I guess they call it. Let me know if you guys have played it. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Be sure to hit the like button, share this video around YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button for more videos like this in the future. Be sure to check out our Instagram and Twitter links in the description. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time. See ya!